New York City. Today is November and it feels like a summer day here in Midtown Manhattan. Thus, to celebrate what is called an Indian summer, which is a very hot day in the middle of winter, we're going to explore Midtown Manhattan, enjoy the areas of the Garmin District all the way down up to Times Square. I'm Ariel, you're watching Urbanist. Let's enjoy New York City on a very beautiful, unusually warm autumn day. Look at the views down here. Here we're seeing across Garmin District all the way down to Times Square. I just love the views here. So we're starting today at Penn Station, right on top of Madison Square Garden. Not the prettiest building to look at, but when you look down here, especially in a clear, crisp day, you can see a little bit of the smog because it's a little bit hazy. It's gorgeous with all these gigantic, formerly industrial buildings. So, look at this sky bridge right over here. Hey, Dave, stopped in the Stewart Hotel down on your left. Ooh, what's there to see over there, Dave? Hello, Shields, welcome. Hope you're having a nice day today. I am having a nice day. I'm glad it's warm out here today. Susu, you were watching my old PR video. Oh, that's so cool. Hello, Jesse. Beautiful day, it really is. Hello, Kay. I'm doing very well. Hello, Elisa. Hello, Rosaline. Nice to see you. All right, so Dave wants to look a little bit at the Stewart Hotel. Let's see, which one is the Stewart? That's the Hotel Pennsylvania right over there. Stewart, is it this one? Right here. Okay, we'll take a peek at the Stewart Hotel.
No, we're gonna go get something to eat.
Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Scotty, Linda. Let me know if you're watching, where you're watching from, if you're watching for the first time. Skybridge is all the way up there. Oh, yes, it is. It's one of the taller sky bridges in New York City. Of the older ones, the Copper Building, the American Copper Building right by 34th Street Ferry Terminal is, I think, a little bit higher. And Greeley Square from Queens, says Wayne, yeah, we'll walk up there. So here's the Stewart Hotel. The rooms in the Pennsylvania Hotel are tiny. Daisy stayed in the Hotel Pennsylvania as well. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I can imagine. Probably not the best stay here. It's probably very noisy as well. Let me know, how were you able to sleep if staying here in the Stewart Hotel in the Hotel Pennsylvania nearby? Also, New Yorkers right across the other avenue. There we see views of Hudson Yards, Madison Square Garden. Right down there. I'll show you the Stewart Hotel. Stewart Hotel is a gorgeous building, though. It looks a little bit worn out, I think, because of all the pollution. It's a bit worn out. Could use a good power washing. But gorgeous, gorgeous building. The lobby is closed. I think they're repairing it, so they have a smaller entrance now. It was quiet, to be fair, in the Stewart. Oh, I'm glad. Glad it's Tuesday already, Johnny. Johnny, it should be Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. If I'm correct. Yeah, it is Monday. Edward from the Netherlands, nice to see you here. TikTok Diner is nearby. Yeah, this is 7th Avenue right here. So let's go a little bit further down. We're wandering today. No direction. No, not talking anything about history particularly.
Wrap the fuck up, bro.
Alright, let's cross. Are hotels in New York City mostly empty? There are tourists coming over from other US states. I think some international tourists are starting to trickle in. So maybe they are not as high capacity as they used to be. I might pop in to say hi to your stream. Hey, Robbie, yeah. If you pass by me, feel free to say hello. Okay, love these unexpected videos. Oh, I'm so glad you do. Well, today's too gorgeous. So today is just absolutely breathtakingly beautiful for a November day. This type of weather reminds me of hanging out in New York City on like a September day, a May day. So it's gorgeous. It's gonna get colder again very soon. So I just decided to really embrace it and walk around. Let's go a little bit to Herald Square, and then go back into the Garmin District. So that is the Gimbel Sky Bridge, which connected two sides of the Gimbel's department store. One of them was Saks, not yet Saks Fifth Avenue, that came later. And the other one was Gimbel's. Saks was the higher end brand, and Gimbel's was the extremely low end brand. They kept going lower and lower end, I think, all the way till their demise. Kept slashing prices so much that they ran out of business and couldn't compete with Macy's. But the Sky Bridge remains, and I think vacant. Though, wouldn't it be badass to have like an apartment on the Sky Bridge? Here's St. Francis of Assisi's church. Where's the New York City traffic? Not that much today. Pretty empty. Imelda, you love New York. I'm so glad. Vanash, that's a bridge. Indeed it is. Vanash. And there behind we see the huge spire of Empire State Building. It's called the Sky Bridge. Yep. Nice to see your cheerful lemon shirt. Oh, I'm so glad, Irene. Yeah, I'm happy to be wearing it. Good to see everyone wearing masks. Yeah, a good majority of people are. So this is indeed 32nd Street. So let me know, would you make an apartment right over there in the Sky Bridge? And St. Francis of Assisi is indeed the saint of animals. I can't wait to one day go to Assisi, Italy, and explore more of his history. He has a really interesting history of the saints that predate the 1800s. He has quite a lot of first-hand accounts written about him, so people know a lot about him. Now, if you're looking for a good bagel, my recommendation is go here. You're right in the center of New York City. This is Essa Bagel. Essa Bagel is one of my top bagel shops. Their original location is on 3rd Avenue around 52nd Street, 51st Street. And this one is their second location that they opened up right at 32nd Street, right by Penn Station and Herald Square. Really, really great bagels. Highly recommend them. Hello, Love Pugs, and hello, Lisa. Nice to see you here.
Venga. Del closet y yo en puta.
The hopeless guy is unfortunately screaming terrible epithets. Now let's cross over here. Hey, is FIT open? Oh, Cecilia. Yeah, you asked. You did ask about FIT. FIT, I don't think it's fully open. The campus is, but it's only one block. So I don't think it's fully open. It's TikTok by MSG. TikTok Diner. I've never been to TikTok Diner. I don't know. If anyone knows for sure, let me know in the comments. Go to Mochi Machi for good bubble tea, says Esther. Oh, interesting. They tore down all the skywalks and sky bridges in our town, says Marcia. Oh, Marcia, where was that? You can walk most of downtown without going into the streets. What town is this? What city? So here we have a new taco stand, Takubi Taco. They replaced the empanada shop over here, and public toilets. Finally they made public toilets. Huge improvement. Marcia, it's Cincinnati. Oh, they removed all the sky bridges in Cincinnati. That's a shame. Sky bridges are a beautiful fixture of cities, in my opinion. Right down there is the neighborhood of Nomad. And cool stuff. There's a few good brunch places and a few good coffee places as well. Mónica, ahí vendían ante empanadas, sí. Antes vendían empanadas y ya no más. Oh, sí, todavía venden empanadas. Oh, qué bien. Es tacos y empanadas. Antes era solamente empanadas. So they used to sell empanadas here, but now it's tacos and empanadas. The New York I know with sirens. Oh yeah, that siren kept going. It's still going on. Here's Horace Greeley. Horace Greeley, newspaper magnate, and also ran for president back in the 1800s. But now he's immortalized with the bird on his head. Elisa, you went to the Church of Assisi as a volunteer to remove the obstacles that fell down from the earthquake. Oh, I'm glad you helped out when that happened. Well, what year was that? So right now we are in Greeley Square, which on the other side is Herald Square. Most people don't associate this specifically with Greeley, they just call it generally Herald Square, but it's actually two different squares right here because Broadway cuts through it. Qué bien que hagas comentarios en español. Sí, puede preguntarme cualquier cosa en español. Soy fluente también en español. You can ask me anything in Spanish as well. It was 1997. Oh, that's so cool, Lisa, that you helped out at the Church of Assisi. 108 people watching FB. Oh, cool. Welcome, everyone. Go to Madison Square. We're going up to Times Square for this journey. Thank you for your NYC tours. My pleasure. Madison Square Garden, save up for our trip 2023. Yeah, I hope you manage to get back here. That'll be cool. Darren. Here's 34th Street. Lots of shopping over here. We got Uniqlo, we got Zara, we got so many different things. And of course, Macy's, the world's largest store. However, they technically do not own this corner over here. That Sunglass Hut is owned by a rival company. Ever since the beginning of this store's construction, his arch rival, A.T. Stewart, decided to buy the corner of this block and block him from owning the entire block. Lots of word of block in there. So Macy's almost owns the entire city block. The shops, some of them are boarded up, but I think they're slowly taking off the boards. Janice, you love Macy's at Easter. Oh, cool. It almost does feel like Easter today. The Empire State Building. Oh, yes. Right here. More people out and about. They are. I did posted a small video, 1-minute video of 34th Street during the pandemic, and it's way more packed. Now, if you're walking through 34th Street, they do have short history facts, which is really cool. Here we have a little fact about Sojourner Truth, one of the most famous African American women in the U.S. history. I love the colors today. Oh yeah, me too. It's a gorgeous day today. Absolutely gorgeous. Keep it, make it more vivid. One day I gotta do it with. We'll just keep it original. I could do different colors, which is awesome. Love the colors today, Edward. I'm so glad. Someone left a super chat. Who was it? Let's see. Hey, Ruslan with $19 Russian. Thank you so much, Ruslan. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Jack. Hello, Hisham. Hello, Mags. Nice to see you here. Here we have a halal cart. Halal means, here's like a shorthand term for gyros and chicken over rice, lamb over rice as well, or beef over rice. And it also happens to be halal as well for anyone who's Islamic. Here we have the owls of Herald Square. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Panagiotis. Hello, Deanna. Hello, Joseph. Nice to see you here. Welcome, everyone, to New York City. Here we have the tribute to James Gordon Bennett and his son, James Gordon Bennett Jr. And every 3 p.m., this rings. In front, in the back, we have Minerva, the goddess of knowledge. We have Minerva covered in owls, and owls represent secret knowledge. And right next to her is Gog and Magog, the harbingers of the apocalypse. They ring this bell every day at 3 p.m. What does that mean? Who knows? James Gordon Bennett. Askill, Franklin Street. I don't recall Franklin Street here in New York City. Where are you referring to? Are you referring to Brooklyn? And back, there's a door. Let me show it to you. There's a man standing in front of the door. Show this door. Right over here. So that door says the night brings counsel. Or let's sleep on it in French. Hey, Denise. What's for lunch? Oh, I don't know. Robert, we usually don't plan things, so won't bump into anything. In Edinburgh, we have a gun shot at 1 p.m. every day from the castle. Oh, interesting. And always look back. Sometimes you'll see these amazing views. I love this. I love like seeing New York City on a sunny but hazy day. Just has a cool effect to it. Adds a lot of layers to the city as you look at the different buildings and architecture. You're the best. Keep on walking. Yeah, sure. We'll do. Hey, Everclear. I'm doing well. Did I have a coffee and cronut? Not today. Not as of yet. Oh, the cronut always does sound nice.
Don't worry about it. Go for it.
Hey, from Southampton. Hello, Stu. It's atmospheric. It really is. Really atmospheric. Oh, yeah. Is there a Sears store here? No. No Sears in New York City. I think only in Long Island. I think it's quickly dying out. Do Brazil, maybe one day. Hello, Monica. Bienvenidos. Ojalá todo está bien en Argentina. Let's go to the Garmin District. It's a gorgeous day today. Oh, I agree. Hey, Gretchen, the Oyster Bar is closed, unfortunately. Closed for good. Not because of COVID, but I think they're just shut down, unfortunately. Irene, here in Chile, we have a cannon blast every 12. You're overdue for a delicious cronut. Behind the scenes, I've actually had a lot of cronuts these past few days. Like past few weeks, I mean. So happy you went to Boston when you did no dining after 9 p.m. Oh, Boston has no dining after 9 p.m. now. Wow. Oh, Boston is cracking down. How many degrees are there in New York? It's a beautiful 75 degrees Fahrenheit. It is absolutely gorgeous weather today. Does not feel like November. It feels like the crisp of summer, the cusp of summer. As you're going in early May, you're excited that summer is about to come. Everyone starts going out, wearing shorter sleeve shirts. Everyone is in more summery clothing. That's how it feels today. Oh, I love this weather. Absolutely wonderful. Everclear, yes, I am indeed wearing a pink shirt. Oh, Huberto, and someone else mentioned earlier. Oh, Franklin Street, yes. Franklin Street is the one in Tribeca. A bit far away from that. We're walking in Midtown today. But maybe we'll see it at some point. Let's go behind Macy's. We always go in front of Macy's. Let's go behind it. See what is behind Macy's. Not much to look at. Or is there? Let's find out. Usually in November there's chestnuts roasting. Not too many chestnuts now because it's a bit warm. Hey Travis, you've never been in New York. Oh Travis, well I'm glad I can take you virtually. Welcome. Everclear, you love my shirt. So pink. Oh yes. Hell yes, the pink shirts. This is my gimbal. We are blessed with perfect weather today. Oh yeah, we are. We really are. So as you can see, Macy's is actually composed of two different buildings. They're united though, which is interesting. Can you say hi, Mama? Oh, Mamna. Mamna, welcome. Nice to see you here. Greetings from New York City. Denise says, love a man who can wear a pink shirt. Oh yeah. So this is the Garmin District. Now the Garmin District has a lot of arcades. They actually connect through the avenue, so you can walk from one side of the avenue to the other side. And they are open to the public generally, so I think they will let you pass. And the reason that happened was because during the heyday of the Garmin District, there was over 200,000 employees here, which was crazy huge. And in order to transport themselves a little bit easier between the avenues, since the streets here are so long, they end up building these arcades. Now on the back side, we can see something of Macy's, which is very interesting. We can see how they unload and load all the different merchandise. And during Christmas season, generally, maybe not, it won't be the case this year, but they end up hiring thousands of more employees because they have to sort through a bunch of merchandise and store it all in this level and the levels below. So here is all the backside. Are the Macy's windows up yet? There's windows, but not the Christmas ones. Christmas ones pop up after Thanksgiving. Daniel, is he looking for a job in Manhattan? Am I looking for a job in Manhattan? I'm a freelance filmmaker, so if anyone is ever interested in a video that they need, either for their company or for other reasons, you can go to arielviera.com. So always happy to work with a new client if it's the right match. Macy's was so beautiful when I went there with crystal chandeliers. It's still the same case. It's a little bit more modernized now once you go inside, which maybe I'll go another day. There's bad service in there, so I might have to do something recorded. And here we are at the Garmin District, 7th Avenue. Now, 7th Avenue was the main avenue for the Garmin District. Some people might call the fashion industry here in New York City 7th Avenue, and for good reason. What shoes am I wearing? Ooh, great question. So I am wearing nice Italian leather shoes that look like Converses, but they're Italian leather, by a company called M. Gemi. So a modern Italian shoe leather company. Hey Joseph, you say I'm an excellent narrator. I'm so glad you think so. Thank you. Here we have some Greek cuisine. Greek from Greece, just in case, you know, it's a bit vague. Greek from Greece, okay? Not Greek from Turkey. No, you wouldn't want that. They must be very comfortable. Oh, yes, they are. You can actually go on Facebook and see my video on when I got these shoes. Search M. Gemi Urbanist on Facebook, and you'll see it. They're very comfortable. They actually got comfortable over time because it's Italian leather. So I just might eventually end up getting more leather shoes. And feel free to ask me any questions about New York or anything. Happy to answer anything you would like. We're just wandering around today. On Urbanist, I do 2 types of videos, generally, with live. I do history tours where I cover specific stories about the cities. Usually the places you won't see in the guidebooks, the history you won't learn in the textbooks. And this second type of video is a wandering video, where I still might talk about history, but it's more loose, and we wander around. So ditch the maps. Don't try to follow me. Afterwards, you can see the landmarks I pass by, and it's easier to find out. Did I get these shoes from Italy? No, the company is based here in the US, but it's all made in Italy. Here's the Moxie Hotel. Now, if you're looking for a rooftop bar, this is one of the best ones in this area. Moxie. There's a lot of rooftop bars actually in the Garmin District. And it's right up there. Cool location. I actually have another live video up there as well. I have a whole lot of live videos, so whenever I mention something, a neighborhood or even a bar or a restaurant, just search that on Facebook. Urbanist, the name of the neighborhood, the name of the bar, or the name of the landmark, and you'll probably find a video on it. Do I explore abandoned places? It depends. If it's like a ruin that's a landmark or has some interesting history, yeah. Depends. New Italian bakery here. I gave it a review a few weeks ago, right before going to Washington. What's the name of the street? Sarah, this is 7th Avenue. We're walking up 7th Avenue. And this is known as also as Fashion Avenue. And here we see the sign. I'll show it to you. Have you done videos in the Met or the New York Public Library? Oh yeah, Shelly. I have one 360 video of the New York Public Library on Facebook and YouTube. And I have a few videos. I think I have like 2 main videos of the Met on Facebook. Do I usually make videos alone or do I collab with other vloggers? I have collabed with many vloggers and bloggers and Instagrammers. Many collaborations. If you like walking videos, you probably see my collaborations with Action Kid. But I've collaborated with many others. Jennifer O'Brien, Trip Hacks DC, To Salem is another YouTube channel as of recent. And before I've done many others. Taiwan, hello June Huan, nice to meet you here. Lisa, you subscribe, love my tours, also what you do. Let's continue walking. I just love the Garmin District. I'm glad that it's slowly coming back to life. I have a full history tour here and also a documentary about New York City fashion. I mention it endlessly because I'm very proud of the documentary I made about fashion history, so check it out if you want to. It's on YouTube. And there's also a walking tour video that you can learn all the history of the Garmin District. And it's surprisingly really interesting. But let's go to the other side of the street. And whoa, is beaming down. Yubi, am I streaming regularly besides Wednesdays and Saturdays? Maybe. Depends. Today's great weather, so I decided to go out. Wednesdays and Saturdays is always the 100% live stream. You'll definitely see something on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 1 p.m. Good afternoon. I'm having a late lunch. Oh, cool, Adam. Nice to see you here. Hello, Fran. So in this neighborhood, always look up. The architecture is really cool. It's industrial loft buildings. I need sunscreen. Yep. For today, it's a pretty hot day. Oh, yeah. Okay, you love my videos that I filmed here. You probably see many more than the 2 I mentioned. Yeah. That Garmin District tour video that I almost did 1 year ago today was also on a very sunny day. Not as warm, but very sunny. Eldor, my name is Ariel. Ariel. So right over here is an iconic Jewish diner called Ben's. I actually never been to Ben's, but Lin-Manuel Miranda, who starred in the Heights and made also Hamilton, said that his go-to meal during doing Broadway was a turkey sandwich from Ben's. And many other Broadway stars probably go to Ben's as well or order it from it. Joseph, did I have lunch today? No, just breakfast. Breakfast I had a banana with some cashew butter and coffee, Americano, made at home. So there might be lunch featured here today in this video, but who knows what we will do, what will we encounter, who we shall meet, what shall we experience. Who knows for this wandering. Let's move away from the music, shall we? Nice to be out and about, says Ross. Oh, I'm so glad. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. Ba-da-da-da-da. When I say hey, Joe, I just remind myself of Hey Jude. Nice to see you here. Thank you. Hello, Ross. Hello, Debbie. Loved In the Heights. One of the best musicals ever made in Broadway history, In the Heights. I'll point out a coffee recommendation. Over here. Ooh, did they add outdoor seating to my coffee recommendation? Let's see. Let's see if they added outdoor seating. It looks like it. Where are you walking to, Travis? Well, generally we're going to go to Times Square, but no guarantees. This is a wandering. So you're for 2 hours of random adventures here in New York City. Cafe Grumpy, one of my favorite coffee shops, has one little table outside, but great coffee shop. Featured in my top 5 cafes in New York video. I also did it in collaboration with Jen on YouTube. Ever wonder what about all those psychic places and tarot places dotted through the city? Devotee, great question. I was actually very close to making a mini documentary about tarot card readers here in New York. Kind of lost interest because I couldn't find too many. But it is an interesting fixture of New York City. There used to be way more before the 2000s. When I grew up in the 1990s, I used to remember way more of them. I think they kind of have disappeared, and many tarot card professionals have gone over to YouTube. I have the perfect New York City voice. Ooh, I'm glad. Happy to provide a good New York City voice. Here we have the button, the famous button, which I actually point to the camera right now. The thread through the button of Fashion Avenue. And here we have the garment worker. As you can see, he is Jewish. Many of the garment workers were Jewish, and they called it the Shmata business. Shmata meant rags. But they definitely went from rags to riches because the garment business ended up being huge. By the 1970s, they produced more than 90% of the U.S.'s garments for women and children. And also men's had a huge chunk here as well. So this guy, just representing kind of a general garment worker. He's working hard right here. Beautiful tribute. Now right in front, we have 550 7th Avenue. Now this might look like an unsuspecting building, but if you're into fashion or the history of it, this is one of the most important buildings of American fashion. Because here at a point right before the 2000s hit, Donna Karan, Ralph Lauren, Calvin Klein, Oscar de la Renta, and many, many others were located in this very building. So on a daily basis, you might see people dropped off by limousine. You might see the likes of Anna Wintour, the editor-in-chief of Vogue, who was satirized in the film Devil Wears Prada. Or you might see the top supermodels, maybe Gisele Bundchen or Adriana Lima. Or you might see the other fashion designers, Calvin Klein himself or Oscar de la Renta himself, coming out here every single day. This was their offices. A few of the offices here still remain, like Oscar de la Renta, but a few others have moved down. Donna Karan got her own building a little bit further down. Ralph Lauren moved, I think, further up. No, Ralph Lauren moved to Chelsea, and many others. I love Oscar. Yes, Oscar de la Renta, very talented designer. Hispanic American, which is really cool. He's Dominican American with Puerto Rican heritage. So cool to see a Hispanic rise the ranks of fashion so high. And Joe, hey Joe, on YouTube as well, pressing the like button. Thank you. I appreciate it, Joe. Why go to America? Asked Eldor. Well, it's up to you. I mean, my argument for coming to America is huge. So my argument for coming to New York is there's so much history condensed into one single city. So much history. So much awesome food, awesome people, awesome things to do. Generally, there's awesome entertainment. Hopefully, once the pandemic is over, Broadway would start up again. So much great things to do here. The list goes on. You could be into fashion, you can be into music, you can be into theater, you can be into Broadway, you can be into history, you can be into architecture, you can be into modern art, you can be into literally anything. You can be into weird vintage finds in Brooklyn. Literally anything. And you will find something here in New York. If you make it here, you can make it anywhere. That's why New York is worth visiting. That's my argument for visiting New York. I hope that answers your question. Hey, Med from North Africa. Welcome. Hello, John Lee. HN, I don't talk about politics, so feel free to ask me anything about history, food, or culture. About New York, travel. Snyder, like and share for your New Yorker brother. Oh, thank you so much. So here, we're entering Times Square. Say goodbye to the Garmin District. Pretty quick walk, but there's a few other places you can visit there down as well. Eldor, you're inviting me to Uzbekistan. Oh, cool. Thank you. Maybe one day. I know there's a lot of cool history in Uzbekistan. You do nice work, mate. Thank you, Ned. Where are you watching from in North Africa? Is it Algeria? You put a cup of red wine. So either Algeria or Morocco, I think. Oh, Yard House. Their food is pretty good. Yard House, yeah. Yard House has it's a co-working space. Oh, no, it's not. There is also a co-working space named Yard House. I didn't know there was a beer garden named Yard House. Interesting. They were opening up here. It took quite a while. Hello from France, Tata. Hello, Jens from Germany. Nice to see you here. How did Times Square get started? Times Square used to be known as Longacre Plaza, or Longacre Square, to be more precise. It was mostly all horse carriage and stables, so it wasn't quite the ideal place to come out and hang out for a night out. But then the New York Times newspaper decided to expand up here and move to Longacre Square. They built this building right over here, which is now Walgreens, and everything is covered with advertisements. So we could barely see the original building. So then, they did this for one very important reason. The New York City subway was opening up 1904, and this was going to be their hub. It was an ideal place to make a hub because Grand Central Terminal was only a few blocks away, and also this area was mostly empty. It was a perfect idea, or not so empty, but very low cost. Thus, the Knickerbocker Hotel also opened up here on behalf of the Astors. And because the subway hub, a major hotel, the biggest one at that point in time, and a major newspaper moving here, all those three factors contributed to theater moving up here, and then theater brought all the restaurants and all the food. So here we see a cameo by Robbie. Rob! Hey, how's it going? Premium Rush, yes. So Rob, our friendly bicycle messenger,
I'll escalate
saying
that to
hello.
Diane because they're
He yelled Premium Rush, which is one of the best movies ever made. So here we have 42nd Street. Let's take a peek at 42nd Street. London. Will I be visiting Hudson Yards? No, I'm already walking the opposite direction. Here is the Knickerbocker Hotel, gorgeous hotel. Right down there is Bryant Park. Second time I see him, yep. He's been saying hello for many times. He's a bike messenger, so he's usually walking around this, working around this area. Super, I'm doing well. Enjoying this beautiful sunny day here in New York City. Mike says I should post a photo with my pink shirt, my sunglasses, and my face mask in Times Square, and you will like it. Thank you. Perhaps I will. Though I have many similar photos of it. Jun Yon, I'm doing well. How are you from Taiwan? This used to be open. I'm so sad that they started closing this area off. No, I've done many videos of Hudson Yards. Just check out the videos prior. Will I ever go again? Maybe. There's a good chance I will. Do I know Billy on the Street Show? No, not so much. I haven't watched too much of him. I know of him. Hello, Glee from Philippines. Hello, Ivana from Europe to Montenegro. Ooh, welcome. So glad so many people are tuning in. So, RIP the McDonald's. McDonald's is no longer here. Maybe a real theater could open up there again. And there was a Modell's. Yeah, there was a Modell's here as well. Oh, I remember that. What happened to the naked cowboy? I think he's still doing his thing. He's still naked, still cowboying here in Times Square. Walking in this area really reminds me of May in New York City, as I mentioned before. But specifically, coming to see a Marvel movie in May to AMC 25 right down there, it reminds me a whole lot about that, because that was like almost like a summer tradition for me for the past 10 years at this point, 11 years, because it started really in 2008, so 12 years. It has been a tradition. Let me know if that's the same thing for you, or just in general, Hollywood blockbusters like Spider-Man before then, or X-Men. Many movies would come down here to see. And usually they would be in May. Hey, Edward, your mother-in-law is visiting and you're showing her my stream. She's amazed and that she could watch New York City live. Yeah, that's so cool. Thank you for the $5 super chat. £5 super chat. Everyone give a huge hello to Edward's mother-in-law. Hello, Edward's mother-in-law from great New York City. Thank you so much for a super chat. Is this live? Oh, yes, it is. Booth 91. When will this pandemic end? Oh no, there's been some news about vaccine, so check them out on the whatever your news source is. It's looking good. It's looking good. When will I come to Uzbekistan? Oh, I have no idea. Maybe one day. Ramush, thank you so much for the stars, Ramush. Is Champs still in the corner? No, I don't think so. Nope. Champs is no longer in the corner. It's now a Chase Bank. The other side is currently closed. No Champs there either. This day is your birthday, right? Says Zolst. No, not for me, Zolst. Have you been anywhere outside of London when visiting the UK? I went to Bristol and Glastonbury so far in the UK. Can't wait to go back and go all around the UK. We have tons of Uzbek food in Queens, I've heard. Let me know if you have any good recommendations. I've heard that. That's so cool. James, oh, you're a hardcore Nelson Sullivan fan. Yeah. Did he film a video in Times Square? That's so cool. Have I ever been to Germany? Not yet, Bo. Not yet. Can't wait to go. I love where you live, says Zuper. Oh, I'm so glad you do. Do you know the tales of New York City skyscrapers under construction? Maybe if I pop into one. Have I ever visited Nigeria? No, not yet. Maybe one day. I heard the food there is really, really good. If Moroccan food is any indicator of the rest of North Africa, then I'm down. Here's the Strand. Their kiosk is closed. I hope they're reopened. Great place to get a quick New York City souvenir here at the Strand Bookstore kiosk. But they're closed right now. There are stores still open though, which is nice. Hello, Kester from Guyana. Nice to see you here. Lots of people tuning in. Welcome, everyone, to New York City here on Urbanist. Z recommends Uzbek food in Tashkent Market and Nadgi Cafe in Brighton Beach. Devotee, you recommend I check out the Basque region. I can't wait to go. Basque is a very interesting region of Spain. It's not a secret who you voted for. You can follow my own personal Instagram if you want to learn that information. At the Ariel Vera. Ariel, you know I have some great travel ideas with you and my travel company. Oh yeah. Dude, this massive screen looks so pleasing on the eyes. Oh, I'm so glad. Have you seen any good movies lately? Great question. The latest movie I've seen that came out on a new release is Bill and Ted 3: Face the Music. I really love that movie. It was very charming. You know, very silly, but charming as well. I loved it. All right, let's stop here for a little while. Gotta take a nice water break. Enjoy the views. Is New York City an expensive city to live in? There's more than 8 million people living here and more than 20 million people in the metropolitan area. Metropolitan area It includes places slightly outside of New York City, but still connected via public transportation, and also major roadways. That said, people of all income strata lives here. So is it expensive? I would say yes, more than some other cities. Some cities in Europe, way more expensive. But is it possible to live here regardless of your income? Yes, it is. People do it. Now, New York City, in terms of food, in terms of attractions, is more expensive than most of Europe. Hello, Melina from Greece. Nice to see you here. And we had someone tuning in. Who was it? I try to recognize you through the other 4K Times Square live stream. You will. I think you will soon see me through the Earth Cam. Stay tuned. We also do a ghost hunting video. I've done many ghost videos, but not hunting specifically. I'm not a ghost hunter. Am I a native New Yorker? Yes, I am, David. I am indeed. Grew up in Jackson Heights, Queens. I'm thinking of The Ending Things by Charlie Kaufman. Oh yeah, let me know what New York City movie have you seen recently? And this is where Spider-Man swings every day in PS5. You can swing in Spider-Man PS4 definitely. I think PS5 as well, since it also takes place in New York City. How many Broadway theaters are in New York? Ooh, Adam. There are 40 Broadway theaters in the Times Square area. New York, I actually don't know for sure. Probably a few more. Maybe a dozen or two more than that. Hey, Kester! Kester said his son Kason rushed right after coming back from school to watch this live stream. So everyone give Kason a huge, huge warm welcome from New York City. Hello, Kason, live from Times Square. Hope you're doing well. Love from Pakistan. Oh, thank you so much for the Pakistani love. Love it. Can't wait to go one day to Pakistan. Heard it's a really cool place. Seen many vlogs in it. Yeah, love pugs. Unfortunately, Alex Trebek did pass away. Very sad day for game show history. Probably one of the best game show makers in history. Hope his family's doing well. Hey gang, 650 people watching. Whoa, we have that many people tuning in? That's crazy. So many people. That's awesome.
Hey, bro.
Whoa. Loud motorcycle. Keith from Ireland. Welcome, Keith. Hello, Tina. The M&M store is open again. Are you near the wholesale district? What is the wholesale district? I don't know off the top of my head. Where is it? And what is it? Oh, here we have the naked cowboy. Let's take a closer look. See if he's truly naked. I'm joking, of course. For all the kids that are watching, naked cowboy is actually not really that naked. Almost naked. Only like one piece, two pieces, three pieces away from being naked. Here he is. That's so cool. Still in good shape. That's so cool. So there we go. So for anyone who doesn't know, this gentleman over here has been very famous as an outdoor musician plays with this guitar. He's known as the Naked Cowboy. And he's been here through thick and thin. I think he was here since 2001. though I'm not entirely sure. He's been here for quite a while, for I think more than a decade, definitely. But he was here also during the pandemic and still playing his guitar, even if Times Square was completely empty. That man just kept on playing. That is the Naked Cowboy. Right down there. What a gyp, not naked, says Gretchen, yeah. Matter of speaking. The cold, Sabita, no. That's a lot of confidence, oh yeah. Still in good shape, even though he's been doing this, I think, more than 10 years. Maybe even 20. I remember him for quite a while. Where does he put donations? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he accepts donations or maybe, I'm not entirely sure. That's a good question. I did not see any, maybe, I don't know. I can't quite figure it out. Batman is an Argentinian dude. I heard that there's the Argentinian Batman here. I have a good joke for all of you in Spanish, though. It doesn't translate well into English. ¿Qué hace cuando Batman tiene que ir al baño? ¿Qué hace? Él va al bathroom. Does not translate well into English, unfortunately. What happens when Batman has to go to the toilet? He goes to the bathroom. Doesn't translate too well. It's a little bit better in Spanish. That's why his package is big. Maybe he stores it in his package. Yep. Manolito is laughing at the very corny joke about Batman. Oh, I'm glad people are amused by that joke. Ooh, cool photo opportunity here with the steam coming out. How does Batman's ma'am? To be honest, worst joke ever, but I will laugh because you're so nice. Oh, all right, I appreciate that. Polite laughter, thank you everyone. I can see you now on EarthCam. Where is EarthCam? Is it right here? Is that the camera right there? Is that EarthCam? Or is it in some other direction? Or is it this one? Two more other cameras over here. Zdravo to all the people of the Slavic nations watching. Zdravo. Was that the EarthCam? I think it's generally this direction, I think. Yeah, if anyone can confirm. Do we have COVID-19 in America? We do, yes. It's probably the nation that's the worst hit. Is it back? Oh, it's the opposite way. Where is it? Where is this camera? I can't quite spot it. Is it that one? Right here? Right here, hello, EarthCam. What's your opinion of Hungary? I loved it. Haven't been in Facebook Live yet, but I went before I ever did Facebook Live. Absolutely loved it. That one. All right, great, everyone. Peace to everyone. Let's go on the TKCS steps. Here is Father Duffy. Yeah, I think it's that camera. Yep. Hello, everyone. So many Chinese here. Yeah, there might be Korean. Either Chinese, either students or Chinese Americans. Where does the ball drop? Right over here. Right at One Times Square, right there. Here we have the year whose number should not be mentioned. Right there. Hey Paula, you spotted me on EarthCam. Also cool. I'm glad people are spotting me on EarthCam. I think a lot of the East Asian people you're seeing around are mostly Korean, I think Chinese travel still banned, along with Europe and a few other countries. Beautiful Times Square. Gorgeous, gorgeous place. It's good you wore a bright pink shirt. Easy to spot. Oh yeah, I do that on purpose. Darren sent me a picture. Oh cool. Take a good screenshot. You're lucky and I'm jelly. Oh, you are, yeah. I do consider myself lucky. Why the steam vents in the middle of New York City? New York City's heating system is built on steam, and there are sometimes leakages. And for the city not to explode, they put chimneys to let the extra exhaust out. That's basically a short version of it. Hey Aiden, nice to see you here. Who's across the statue of Father Duffy? Right in front of Father Duffy is George M. Cohan. You ever remember the song, Give My Regards to Broadway? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. That guy is the one who sung it originally, before the actor who played Yankee Doodle Dandy. Yankee Doodle Dandy, the musical, was actually based on George M. Cohan's life. Here we have Elton John. Oh, whoa, this is a cool advertisement. Like it, 3D. This is awesome. Olive Garden used to be here. I don't think they're open anymore, but one of the best seats in the house was actually Olive Garden in Times Square. I remember many times when I was a little kid, me and my family would sit in the Olive Garden in one of these tables and see views of Times Square while eating. We have so many people tuning in from YouTube, so let me know where we're watching from, everyone. James Cagney, yes, that was the actor who played George M. Cohan in Yankee Doodle Dandy. Let's go downstairs. Okay, you remember the Olive Garden as well? Oh yeah, it was so cool. Hi, Denise from Anamta. Hello, Simon from Tanzania. Love people from Africa tuning in. Welcome. Hello, Megan from Scotland. Hello, Chris, watching me from EarthCam. Joe Gray played him on Broadway. Oh, cool. I was wondering if anyone knew why they close those stairs sometimes. For cleaning. I think they get a little bit slippery. A little bit slippery if they're not clean. or sticky. I think they get sticky if they're not cleaned. And then beyond that, if it's too rainy, they'll close them down so people won't start slipping. Striker just subbed. Ooh, thank you, Striker, for the sub. Nice to see you here. All right, so a lot of people are asking about George M. Cohen, so let's take a closer look at his statue. Watching from Neza, Arizona. Welcome, Chris. I sacrificed my life for Pakistan. You don't know about. That's cool. Don't respond to trolls. Just keep the love, keep the peace, keep the good vibes flowing. See a troll, just ignore them. We got lovely mods who'll do what they'll want to do. George M. Cohen, right over here, 1878 to 1942. Basically the original Broadway star. This man really changed history for the best. So give my regards to heaven, George M. Cohen. I'm still walking downstairs on EarthCam. Oh, EarthCam has a delay. Oh, I can't get over how gorgeous this view is. I feel like I'm hanging out in summer again. I just love New York City in the summer, so to me this is heaven. The sound of some jackhammer in the distance echoing through Times Square. Those CD guys trying to stop me for me to buy their CDs. Oh, New York City, can't beat it. Now we reach Times Square. Well, shall we go? Let's check out some Broadway. Let's give our regards to Broadway. Results, I don't know about that person. The CD guys are a scam? Yep, they are. They're a big scam. Watch out with these guys as well. Some of them are scammers. I can't quite tell the difference sometimes, but if they don't have the logo on their sleeves, I would say not to trust them. Joe, I will not be covering that story. Here's the Marriott Marquis, gigantic hotel, huge lobby. Also a great place to go for bathroom breaks because they have a bathroom which is accessible. We crossed the GWB. I'm not sure. There's not that much to see in the GWB. Hey Judith, I left you a comment that I had to leave the chat on YouTube. Hope the other mods joined in. Yeah, Judith, no worries. Thank you. Akib from Pakistan. Lots of Pakistanis watching. Welcome to New York City. Here's Hamilton. Oh, Hamilton, one of the best musicals ever made in the history of mankind and humankind. Hamilton. Directed, well, not directed, but written, composed by the great Lin-Manuel Miranda. He was the original Hamilton as well. You can watch Hamilton on Disney Plus. It's available. Do like Philly as well. Philly's a nice city, pretty small though. Not much to see after a few days. But nice city. Nice city. Continue walking down. Here's the Church of Scientology. And one of my top pizzerias here in Times Square area is this guy's over here. Highly recommend Pizzeria. They have a lasagna slice. It's delicious. And they have some outdoor seating. Oh, they're closed right now. Uh-oh. I hope they open up again. Oh, they're opening up only at night. Interesting. 5 p.m. Whoa, pretty late. Haunted horse cabs await you at 59th Street. Oh, interesting. So they're opening up pretty late now. Probably due to COVID. They just want to stick to later. But they have outdoor seating finally, which is so awesome for this location. All right, who wants to check out Restaurant Row? Let me know in the comments. Let's see what Restaurant Row is up to. Lasagna pizza slice. That sounds too decadent. Sometimes the best things in life are the decadent ones. It's very good. And if you want some merchandise, whenever things go back to normal, Hamilton has a store. Some cool souvenirs. Ray's is the best. I will say a big disagree with you. Disagree with you completely. Askill, thank you so much for tuning in. Daniel, there are adult movie theaters, not anymore in Times Square. That practice stopped pretty much in the late 80s. By 1992-ish, when Disney started buying up a few of the Broadway theaters, basically was phased out. So no. But I do have a tour on Facebook that talks about that history. Search Gritty Times Square Urbanist on Facebook. And here we are on 8th Avenue. Interesting, they have these barricades. I think they want to prevent too many people from going to Times Square for any demonstrations or celebrations. So here we're looking down 8th Avenue. Lots of hotels on 8th as well. And please no political discussion or health discussion. So lots of skyscrapers over here. Here we have a hotel. K, you might remember this. And here's Restaurant Row. Restaurant Row has a marker here, Restaurant Row. And they do close up the street at night, which is nice. So it opens up the street a little bit more. Does pineapple go on pizza, says Fotis. I like it. So I'm not a authority on pizza. But as a New Yorker, as New Yorkers like to say, I can F with it. I won't say the full term, but I like it. I like it specifically when I order more of like the fast food pizza, like Domino's. Oh, this is the first time we can see the inside of this church. This is St. Luke's Lutheran Church. Let's take a peek. So that was St. Luke's Episcopal Church. It's very rare you'll find an Episcopal church open at this in general. Usually you'll have to attend the masses. So they tend to be very kind of always closed up. So it was a very unique experience going inside there. And beautiful stained glass windows. I think someone was filming in there, so I didn't want to linger too long. Because they had film equipment all around in the front. Can I go to 30 Rock? Maybe. We're not entirely sure. Let me, and the guy just locked it. One of the guys just locked the door. We got there, perfect timing. He's turning off the lights. That already happened to me twice in the past week. Because if you watch my other long Central Park Upper East Side video, we also got a peek inside an Episcopal church. Catholic churches, on the other hand, usually are open. So, really awesome experience. I get a little bit giddy when I go to a church, especially the ones that are usually closed. It's like going to like a secret club or something. Divine intervention. Yeah, it's already twice this past 2 weeks. So cool. All right, let's continue going in. So the guy literally shut the door. So that was, this is not Episcopal, sorry, my mistake. Might have been originally Episcopal, but this is a Lutheran church now. Yeah. So Makita says you're already en route to New York City. That's so awesome. I really do hope you enjoy it. Zolst, I don't know. Unfortunately, it's too many people from Hungary. So, no, I don't know that name. Someone speaks Spanish. Sí, claro, yo puedo hablar español. Puedes preguntarme cualquier cosa que tú quieres. So here's one of the oldest restaurants in Restaurant Row. Now, if you don't know Restaurant Row, on 46th Street, between 7th Avenue, right over here, and 8th Avenue, right down there, is a collection of about like 2 or 3 dozen restaurants. And the oldest one is Barbetta. And this was the favorite restaurant of the Rolling Stones. One of them, and I forgot which one exactly, I think he was the bassist. He absolutely loved having events here, birthdays, celebrations, and he would often invite his different lovers here. Sometimes 2 of them or 3 of them at the same time. So he was a very wild guy. And it's literally built in an apartment building. Oh yes, it is. Literally built in an apartment building. Let's take a closer look. Hello, B. Griffin. Nice to see you here. No worries. I usually do these spontaneous. So let's take a look. It's in the first level. And it's going to be very dark. But they're closed for the time being. And we can't barely see inside. But inside there's a harpsichord. There's a harpsichord inside, which is kind of this like piano type of instrument. Has a little bit more timbre to it. Thing is, this harpsichord is very, very old. It's from I think from around the 1600s, 1700s. So it's around the late Renaissance. And it's so rare that the Metropolitan Museum of Art keeps asking Barbetta to donate that harpsichord to the museum because it would be an excellent piece for their collection. And Barbetta keeps saying no. They want that harpsichord. So, or harpsichord, I might be mispronouncing it. What time is it in New York City? About 2:23 p.m. Hello from Dubai, Apura. Welcome. Let me know, what time is it in your area of the world? Klaus, I can't read Russian, but thank you so much for commenting. Are you in Hell's Kitchen? Right now we are in the neighborhood of the Theater District. Hell's Kitchen is just coming right up. So we'll see a little bit of Hell's Kitchen. Watching from South Korea, Dota. 6 a.m. in Australia. Oh, wow, Carmel, you're watching early today. So now you're going to see a little bit of construction like with these guys over here. And the reason they're doing this is because it's permanent now to have outdoor seating. New York City passed regulation saying you can have your parking spots permanently now. You don't have to take them away for winter time. And that is awesome. And that's why they're going all out with painting and making their new fancy outdoor spacing, outdoor eating. So get ready, everyone. New York City is officially becoming Europeanized over here.
Oh, perfect.
And this Spanish restaurant is open, Maison Sevilla. Tito Murphy's is open. That's cool. You guys, you build your country so much. I don't know why my country doesn't build so much in Africa. It will. You'll get there. A lot of countries in Africa are growing on such a massive pace. They're outpacing the growth of China. So if that rate of growth continues for, say, another 10 years, you will literally have huge shining cities dotted all around Africa, say in Lagos, or in Ethiopia, the capital of Ethiopia. Also the capital of Kenya is also growing very quickly, so a lot of cities are growing very quickly. So just, I would say, hold on to your butts if you're from Africa, because you're going to see massive changes soon. And if your country is not one of them, you can easily go to one of the nearby ones. Ooh, Becco is closed. I'm sad that Becco doesn't have outdoor seating here. This is a great, great Italian restaurant, but no outdoor seating for Becco. That's a big shame. All these ones have no. I hope they change that. They should just close down the street overall. Your pink shirt with the lemons is perfect backdrop. Would you ever consider seeing Ethiopia? Oh yes, I would like to go to Ethiopia. Lots of really interesting history there. Over 700 people watching today. Oh wow, will we hit 1,000 people watching at the same time today? That will be my new record on YouTube. Right now 700 is my record, so awesome. Welcome everyone. I'm Ariel. Let me know where you're watching from. So lots of places open up here. Take a meal at one of the restaurants in Restaurant Row. Let's grab a little bit something later. A little bit quicker. Here's Bear Burger. Pretty damn good burger place. Bear Burger. Right here. There's a few restaurants I recommend. My number one recommendation is Becco. Hopefully they open up at some point. Bear Burger is awesome as well. Is it safe to walk the street without getting hit? Yep. The street is currently closed. They're just opening up for people who need to get through. But the street is closed. So it is safe. It's safe in New York. I don't think pedestrian accidents happen too often in New York City. It's a little bit more dangerous if you're on a bike, though. Jimmy, right now I was at 46th Street, now I'm walking up 8th Avenue. Does watching this make you feel like an urbanist too? Oh cool, it does. So here's one of the best red velvet cakes, is Amy's Bread. And they also make bagels. Amy's Bread. Really great red velvet cakes. It's Becco restaurant. Becco's a restaurant. Oh, I love how green this is. I mean, yellowish this is. The temperature, sunny, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is Hell's Kitchen. Famous for a bunch of food. Great place to find a restaurant, especially a little bit cheaper. Than nearby Times Square. Lots of people on bikes. California does not have a health channel, so consider watching another show. Gayatri, good afternoon. Did I try a Black Iron Burger, David? I actually did a video inside Black Iron Burger almost 3 years at this point. And I went behind the scenes, talked to the owner and chef of it. Really, really cool burger place. I really do enjoy it. I have a few locations now in the city. Oh, this is 9th Avenue. Sorry, everyone. I said Restaurant Rose between 7th and 8th. It's between 8th and 9th. My mistake. Right now I'm on 9th Avenue. Where am I originally from, Robbie? Jackson Heights, Queens, New York City. Any suggestions of where to go while I'm in the city, Dakota? Ooh, just watch any of my videos. There's a bunch of things to do. Go to the high rises. The either Empire State Building, Top of the Rock, or the Edge. All cool, 3 cool places to see New York City from above. Take a ferry, 100% take a ferry. Okay. Really, really fun way to explore New York City. 5 Napkin Burger, never tried it. It is a chain. It's a corporate company, so I would say if you're in New York, do give a little bit of priority to the local businesses like Black Iron Burger or Bear Burger before considering going to 5 Napkin or Applebee's or something like that. Are you ready for Thanksgiving? Oh yeah, I am. Love Thanksgiving. Beautiful, beautiful time of year. Have you done a tour in Harlem? Denise, many tours in Harlem and Spanish Harlem as well. Search Urbanist Harlem or Urbanist Spanish Harlem or Urbanist El Barrio. You'll find them. Let me know to answer Makita's question. Let her know, is there any other awesome places to visit in New York City that you recommend from your experience? What do you recommend for Makita to visit here? Let her know. And for anyone else who might be curious. Melina, of course. Hello, Melina from Greece. Nice to see you here. Let me know how to say hello in Greek. Welcome. Dollar pizza. That's funny. Here we're starting to see a lot of restaurants. Chinatown's great as well. Oh yeah. Roosevelt Island. Hello, Banco. Nice to see you here. Chris, you recommend Paul's Burger on 2nd Avenue. Oh yeah. All right, let's walk back to 8th Avenue. Is this street a dead zone? Dead service. All right, now we're at good service. This street appears to be a dead zone. Any recommendations in Roosevelt Island for food? Ooh, that's a bit tough. I haven't had too much experience. There's not that many places to choose from also. I think you're better off bringing food there and having yourself a picnic. Oh, why is there bad service? That sucks. The Dead Zone. Great book, yeah. That's I think an old Stephen King book. Yeah, I think it might be because of the subway. It happens when walking above a subway line. Will you ever come to Northern Ireland? No, I fully intend to do so. I see the Hearst Tower. Yep, right over there. The Hearst Tower. The one with the diagonals, the triangles. A really cool tower. Glad you spotted it. B. Griffin. We have another super tall, skinny skyscraper. I think this is the skinniest one. I think. It's being built. More outdoor dining being constructed. The street is not very busy. No, this gets a little bit busier on the weekend nights. There's more life here. 9th Avenue. Hell's Kitchen is a great place to eat at night here in New York City. Uh-oh. Point the camera to the Freedom Tower. Will do in just a few seconds. It is buffering on YouTube. I'm not entirely sure. There's bad service here. Here's Westville. Ooh, Westville opened up a place here. Here it is. Bad service here for some reason. First time I encountered bad service in Hell's Kitchen. But I'll point the camera towards the Freedom Tower. We're in the opposite direction. So Freedom Tower is down this way. Down 9th Avenue. This is up 9th Avenue. So, Freedom Tower is down there, but we can't see it from here. Chills. I heard from Sarah Funk that New Yorkers don't like the Freedom Tower. A lot of my friends do express their love for the Freedom Tower. It's a very nice symbol of the New York City skyline. Get our way to no need for my last name, just my first name will do for anyone who ever knows my name. I just go by Ariel. This is a pretty tree-lined street over here. Look at this. Wow. So cool. Bradley, yeah, maybe one day you'll see Greenwich Village. I have a lot of videos on it. Look at my older videos. Oh, look at this private little area. Oh, wow. This is so cool. This apartment has like a private little seating area. Oh, that's so awesome. But they have like no door from the inside, so whoever lives in this apartment has to come from the outside. That's so awesome. Wow. That's an interesting bench. That's an interesting bench.
Yeah.
In West Village. Wow, look at that. So cool. I have a rooftop garden or a penthouse, it appears. Hell's Kitchen has horrible cell signal. Yeah, it is. Let's get away from Hell's Kitchen. Sandra, oh cool that you want to make walking videos. That's awesome.
Yeah. Look at that read.
Beautiful buildings in this particular block. Reminds me a lot of Brooklyn. That's the beauty of New York City. You'll constantly bump into beautiful buildings like this. Apruva, do I think it'll be a good idea to make walking videos in Dubai? If it's winter time, yeah. If you're trying to do it in the middle of July, please be safe. I think you will probably get very overheated by doing it in the middle of July. Here's the Spyscape Museum. It's a nice like little spy museum. Or little, it's probably pretty big. Quite warm for November. Oh, yes, it is. All right, let's see what else we pop in as we walk a few more blocks. Walking videos in Phoenix, the camera over here. Oh, yeah. Stay tuned for my walking video in Death Valley in the US one day. I'll have to put like packs of ice around my phone. There is, yeah. There's a Cuban restaurant, pretty popular among tourists. Another more fast food Cuban, Sophia's Cuban Express. Where am I going? Chiara. I am just walking north Manhattan, uptown. That's just my general direction. But this is a wandering, so I don't go by any specific directions. Just go around exploring. Will you tour Yonkers? I don't think so, Adam. I don't think so. I don't think there's that much there to see in terms of history. Did I eat yet, Jack? Oh no, not yet. Time to hydrate. I think that might be the case. Here we are, right at the Hearst Tower. Cool, because it's a landmark on the first 4 levels, and it's a modern skyscraper built inside this landmark building. And I'll show you the. It's a publishing, yeah. Publishing. It's a media company, massive media company. Probably one of the best ones in the world. Hearst. Joseph, you run the Gastro magazine. Oh, interesting. Send me the link to the magazine. I'd love to check it out. Where's Patty Hearst? Who is Patty Hearst? Is she related to the Hearst family? I'm not so sure. Here is 57th Street, Billionaires Row. People are using their motorized scooters. I'm very tempted to buy one soon. Is the turnstile open yet? Let's see. Is the turnstile open? Let's see. Is the underground market open? Let's check it out. So here there's a little secret for food. Oh, places are closed, unfortunately. Yeah, places are closed. This one, Japanese one, is open, at least. Yeah, such a shame. Let's go back out. Oh no, I don't know too much about Patty Hearst. Is my age showing because of my unawareness of Patty Hearst? That's funny. That's pretty cool. It's underground. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hopefully the restaurants open up again. They're not. Well, sorry, they're not restaurants. They are food shops. And my favorite, my top recommendation down there is Bolivian Llama Party. And you sell these empanadas. Empanadas are very big. They're called salteñas. Very good food. Puppies. You'll see a lot of puppies in New York. Here's the Museum of Arts and Design, also known as MAD, because they're very mad all the time. Let's go walk this way. Ooh, steam is very hot over here. Marie, show us Christmas decorations. Yeah, when we get closer to Christmas. Right now, there are none. They pop up after Thanksgiving, which is last Thursday in November, I think. Yeah. Do a video in Chicago, maybe one day. Yeah. Akib, where's McDonald's? Well, if you're in New York City, though I know McDonald's has a cachet if you're from outside of the US. You'll find one everywhere. But I would recommend, there's so many other amazing burger places. If you want that fast food hamburger experience, rather than going to McDonald's, I would highly recommend trying Shake Shack. Shake Shack is really, really great fast food burgers. Hello from Madrid. Bienvenidos, Marie. Only Saks Fifth Avenue is decorated? Oh, really? It is. On the outside, yeah, you're right. Five Guys is also a good classic near fast food burger, yeah. Better quality than a McDonald's. This is the Columbus Circle Mall. Very big spot. In and out here in the West, says Chris. Oh yeah, In and Out Burger if you're in LA or Las Vegas. Oh yeah, I do miss a good In and Out burger. You pass a nice museum. Yep, the MAD, Museum of Arts and Design, right down there. And here we can see Sam said, can I go to a fire station? Maybe if we pass by it. I've done many fire stations before. Beautiful tower. I love Steinway Tower. That one's Steinway Tower. So nice. Todos los caminos conducen a Central Park. Eso también un dicho en Puerto Rico. Todos los caminos conducen a, and we'll just say where we're going. So Manolito says all roads lead to Central Park. Today, not quite. Hoy no vamos a Central Park. Vamos un poco más. Vamos a Lincoln Center. Let's go to Lincoln Center. Hey, Apurova, thanks for bringing back New York City. Is that a knockoff on the Unisphere? Not. I don't think not directly, but maybe. I think it might be, considering what the building is. I think you can recognize it by its aesthetic. All black, ominous buildings in New York City are Trump hotels. Not all of them, but a good portion of them. And this globe might be a direct reference to the Unisphere. Oh, Carlos is saying in Italian, Tutte la strada portano a Central Park. Tutte la strada portano a Central Park. All roads lead to Central Park. That's funny. Porque el dicho es, todos caminos conducen a Roma. Oh, all roads lead to Rome. Oh, yeah. Oh, interesting. Eso es la primera vez que así ha sentido para mí. Qué bien. So much scaffolding. Oh, yeah. What's the best town to visit on the Long Island Sound? Ooh, great question. Port Jefferson, I think, is one of the best places to see the Long Island Sound. And you can potentially catch a ferry to Connecticut as well. So Port Jefferson, Long Island. Elisa says, Tutta la strada portano a Roma. All roads lead to Rome. Can't wait to go to Rome, though. That'll be nice. In New York City, even the scaffolding is huge. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it is. Do I speak Slovene? No. The only thing I know is Zdravo. That's the only thing I know. This used to be Lincoln Center. Yeah, this used to be San Juan Hill, which was a Puerto Rican neighborhood depicted in the film and Broadway show West Side Story. It was all destroyed in order to make the largest performing arts center in the entire world, Lincoln Center. We're going to see it soon. Lincoln Plaza Cinemas over there. Oh, RIP. I went to that cinema once, saw a great film called Whiplash. It was a really classic old school movie theater vibe to it. Robert, do I ever get a Kramer, a 3-day-old hot dog? No, never get dirty water dogs. Oh no. Now we are close to a good hot dog, which is Gray's Papaya, which is a few blocks down at 72nd Street. ¿A qué temperatura está ahora, Alexander? Alexander hace una temperatura de 75 grados Fahrenheit. Bastante caliente. Se siente como el primero de verano. It's 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like the beginning of summer. Beautiful, beautiful weather over here. Many of us New Yorkers boycotted Lincoln Center for many years in protest or the forceful removal of impoverished people. Yeah, it's quite a complicated story. I can imagine. It's not nice to kick out all those people. Now in front there's a few, one good place I like to eat, the Smith. Really interesting place. Marine left a few stars, oh glad. Elisa says, it's time to learn something else in Slovene. Kako si. Kako si. Kako si. Kako si. Oh, cool. How are you in Slovene? Awesome. Hello, Devin from Calgary. Welcome. From Canada. Nice to see you here. Hopefully you survived the stampede. So if you're watching, feel free to ask me anything. Let's go to Lincoln Center. We have a lot of people still watching. Wow. From YouTube. Nice to see everyone here. Oh, it's opened up again. That's cool. That's cool. We can walk around Lincoln Center. Let's do so. Hopefully they won't kick me out. Sometimes the guards are not so friendly. Not sure why. There's outdoor seating here, which is nice. Elisa says, how do I pronounce it so well, Slovene? Is it because I'm secretly learning? I think it's just because maybe Slovene has some origins in Romance languages. And my Spanish pronunciation helps with it. So here's beautiful Lincoln Center. I do understand it's a much complicated history. My heart goes out to those people who were displaced. This is the neighborhood also that was the West Side Story. Now it's a performing art center with 26 venues, so quite a lot of venues. Here's the Metropolitan Museum. The Metropolitan Opera. I actually did a small live video inside there. And I did a live video tour of inside these different venues about like 3 years ago on Facebook. So search Urbanist Lincoln Center and you'll see a few videos there. This one, David Geffen Hall, is meant to look like a jewel box. Is it open to the public? Yes. This is a public area. The security guards are not sometimes not so friendly if they see me with the camera. But I think they've loosened up over the years. This is the David Koch Theater. This is for the New York Ballet. Why all the barriers? I think they're doing repairs in general. And also might have been preventative measures with the demonstrations and or celebrations. This is one of my favorite locations to sit. It's currently closed, I think. Is it? Yeah. Oh no, it's not. But we have to walk the other direction. Oh. Will you be streaming on Wednesday? Yes, I will, Johnny. 1 p.m. This is iPhone. I wonder why they have this locked. Why are they making it hard for people to walk back and forth? Ghostbusters? No. Was this Ghostbusters? I don't think so. Let me know. There's a few movies here. One of my favorites is called While We're Young, a Noah Baumbach film, ends over here. And I'm bilingual, yes, Spanish. Blaine. Great question. So this is one of my favorite places to sit. Absolutely love it. Not sure why it's closed over here. Not sure why we can't just walk. It's a bit weird. We can walk the other way. But I love sitting in this area. Usually they have very comfy chairs as well. Uh-oh. No, I'm joking. Yeah. I'm probably going to do the same thing as well. Oh, they're having a private event down there. Oh, they're having a show. That's so cool. They're having a show, so that's why it's closed. So we saw a tiny little glimpse. They're having either an outdoor show or a lecture. Can't quite tell from the distance. But there were a bunch of people sitting down around someone. So that's kind of cool. That's awesome. We almost snuck into the show. Almost. We're this close. Anything I should do or avoid? Tourist traps, it would come to those major museums. Madame Tussauds, while it probably is fun, it might be a bit expensive to spend for a night. So there's a few of these major museums that are not really like museums. They're more like tourist museums. I would say save your money, go to the real museums like the Metropolitan Museum of Art, which I think will be unbeatable experience. Too many riots? No. This is going through repairs. There's been no riots in many months. In June, the riots were only one day. One day they happened. They did not happen for weeks as the news depicted it. So let's walk down here. Let me see if I can get some. Oh, not working. Oh, it is. It's just very slow. There we go. It's very foamy. All right, let's take a closer look at the. Oh, here we have the Chagall. Huge, massive Chagall. Elisa says, Gemmo Gesti. Let's see. So, will you guys want me to feature a food? Let me know. And let me know if anyone wants to sponsor a food. We are close by Columbus Avenue. There's a few interesting places for food. So, let me know in the comments. Before I do, let me show you the fountain. Really cool. Here, each individual nozzle is individually programmed so they can do a water dance. So they can go do a different water dance. It's really cool if you come here, especially at night. What am I hungry for? Great question. I actually don't know. I think I'd rather wander and stop by it. All right, Kay wants to sponsor the food via PayPal. Awesome, Kay. All right, sure. I'll be more than happy to accept your sponsorship. So this next food segment is going to be sponsored by Kay. Let's make our last stop at some food right by Columbus Avenue. There's really cool food stops around there. And if you're watching it for the first time, let me know where you're watching from. They spent $1 billion to repair all this because Lincoln Center used to be much more separated from the street level. They used to have a huge staircase, much taller. You could barely see it from ground level. And it was because a lot of people said that the beginning of Lincoln Center was almost like it was a fortress. I should do a walk with a celebrity. I would love to. There's a few celebrities I would love to do a walk with. Patti Smith. Love to do a walk with Noah Baumbach would be so cool. The director. And Greta Gerwig. Who else? Woody Allen would be so awesome to see his New York. There's a few others I'd love to do a walk with. Let me know, what celebrity should I feature? Maybe when I do television, I'll have celebrity guests on a TV show. Walking with Christopher Walken. I'm walking here. That should be the name of the show. I'm walking here. I would love to do a show with Christopher Walken. He is, I think, from Queens. I think he's from Astoria. Bald and Bankrupt would be so awesome, yeah. Whenever I go to maybe the Soviet countries, I'll collaborate with him. Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is interesting. I don't think he knows too much about New York. He would be a very interesting person to walk around with. I think I could have some really cool philosophical chat with Jim Carrey. I could have some very awesome philosophical chat with Jim Carrey. He's a really well aware individual. He's very aware of so many different things of life. Leo DiCaprio. That would be cool to go to the club with Leo DiCaprio and a live video where I just see Leo DiCaprio be surrounded by hordes of women, which he usually is when he ever goes to the clubs in Meatpacking District. Wentworth Miller, the star of Prison Break. Interesting. Interesting recommendation. There's a few others. There's a few other people. Bob Dylan. That would be cool. Revisit Bob Dylan's village. John Leguizamo. Oh yeah. Tour of Spanish Harlem with John Leguizamo. That would be a cool guy as well. He's such an awesome actor. Alright, let's go down here. Support from Czech Republic. Oh cool. De Niro. A lot of people are saying De Niro. Maybe. De Niro would be cool. Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson is more like, we gotta go like maybe to like Tennessee or something like that with Willie Nelson. Maybe visit a good dispensary on live video. Seth Rogen, Seth Rogen would be cool, but Seth Rogen I also would probably involve a dispensary and we'll probably explore Vancouver. I think he's from Vancouver. He's either from Vancouver or from Toronto. What food is today? I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're at Columbus Avenue. There's a bunch of food spots here. Close by my friends at Pizza Collective as well, which is on 72nd Street. So a lot of cool options all around here. Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick. I think that would be a cool couple to have on the live video. I love all these recommendations. We're gonna make a few of them happen, everyone. So right here, here we have the Kashbah. This is one of my favorite halal cards in all of New York. Their lamb over rice is so awesome. It's nothing super fancy, but it's just really good lamb over rice for a very good price. I think it's about $6 now. David Byrne, from Talking Heads. Yeah, he recorded a lot in Garmin District where we went earlier. But let's not try this spot. We'll try another spot. A little bit further down. Robert says lamb bad. Oh, why? I love lamb. I love lamb. Like Steve Carell said in Anchorman. Dirty water, rice, and lamb. Not as bad as the hot dogs. Oh, new shop here. Oh, this is La Botaniste. Oh, this is like the vegan place. Well, that's a chain. Let's go somewhere a little bit more unique. So now we're in Columbus Avenue. A lot of cool places around here, so we're gonna bump into something. Hey, Ellen, you're watching from Green Bay. Oh, cool. Welcome. Hey, Brando from la República Dominicana. Bienvenidos. A mí me encanta la comida dominicana, especialmente el mangú. Love Dominican food, especially mangú. What is that Columbus Circle? We just passed it. Not too many food options in Columbus Circle, unless under the turnstile, which I featured a little bit earlier. Yeah, one of my favorite coffee shops over here, Joe Coffee. Marco says Trejos Tacos. What is Trejos Tacos? Askill says, I left for 1 hour, I'm still walking. Oh yeah. People have demanded food, so I will show them some type of food. We're gonna pick some interesting place along this journey. There's a lot of elderly people here, yeah. Upper West Side, Upper East Side, these two neighborhoods right next to each other are much older than, say, East Village or Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Dawood, welcome. Great walk. How many steps do you take a day? I don't know. Sometimes up to 10 miles a day, that's all I know. I don't count my steps. I live life on the wild side. Just walk until my feet are extremely tired and I run out of breath and I collapse on the bed. That's how much I walk. Here is one of the best banana puddings, also a great red velvet cake, Magnolia Bakery. What's this place? Here's one of the skinniest shops in all of New York. Oh, I'm glad I found it. Look at that. Super, super skinny. I'm very curious if Alice's Teacup has outdoor dining. Let's see. Jason says, let's play golf. You're watching the wrong channel, Jason. Maybe one day I'll do a history of golf. Maybe one day. Let's see if Alice's Teacup has some outdoor dining. I'm not sure. Their sidewalk area is tiny. There was a guy walking in front of me with a golf bag. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's what you were referring to, Jason. Hey, is Parm open again? I'm so glad Parm is open again. What type of food is my stomach asking? Some good English food. Okay, we're 1 block away. Let's see. It's not on 70th Street? Oh, this teacup is on 73rd. Yeah, it's on 73rd.
It's the one time that I'm caught.
Please do a walk in Flushing Meadow. I've done many of them, T. Check out my Flushing Main Street walk. At the end of that video, I go to Flushing Meadow Park. In the middle of summer, so there's a lot of life there. Irish stew says, okay, oh, I would love some Irish stew, okay. That sounds really good right now. Hey, Carl, you're watching from England. Oh, cool. For good English food, you should go to Tea and Sympathy. I would love to try Tea and Sympathy. I haven't tried it yet. I know they have very good reviews. I tried their scones once at their express shop right next door. Really great food. I really did enjoy tea and their scones. So maybe I'll go one day again. Maybe I'll show it to all of you when I go. All right, let's cross. All right, we're 1 block away. Let's see. Does Alice have outdoor seating? Crossing fingers. They're so awesome. I love them. I want to feature them. Someone left a super chat. Oh, who was it? Bayview. Bayview, thank you so much for a $5 super chat. Bayview is also taking part in sponsoring this meal. Thank you so much. I pronounced scone correctly. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the mood for some scones. But if I were talking as an American, I would say scones. Well, let's see if there's some scones. It's a great coffee shop. This Black Press Coffee, really full all the time. All right. Ooh, yeah. No. Oh, they're closed. No, they're just building their outdoor seating right now. Oh, I wish they had it open. Oh, such a shame. They're opening up soon, which is nice. Oh, it's so cool that they're at least building something. Here they are, but they're closed right now. Not that many people. Yeah, not that many people. Haggis is not legal in the U.S. Oh no, I can imagine it's not. What is this place? I've never heard of it. Awesome. So Alice's Teacup hasn't yet built their outdoor dining. They're doing it right now, and they're painting it purple, which is a good move. So I will be back to feature Alice's Teacup. But let's go and have a good classic bagel at Zucker's. Might as well, since we're already here. A lot of people always recommend Zucker's, so let's give it a try. It says that they're open. We'll see if they are. It's pretty dark in there. Places here are all closed. What's happening here? They are closed. Yeah, closed.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, 3 p.m. Wow. They close early. 3 p.m. Wow. That's crazy. Crazy early. They close at 3 p.m. Zucker's. Hey, come on. Bagel shops should be open at least to like 6 p.m. at least. All right. So let's walk a little bit further down. We'll bump into something interesting. If anyone has any good recommendations along 72nd, along Columbus Avenue, do let me know. Already 2 places kind of failed on us, unfortunately. But let's continue walking up. There's a few other great places down here. I'm already getting very hungry. So, Kay and Bayville, thank you so much for sponsoring this future meal that's popping up really, really soon. Let's see if we find something. You missed them by almost 30 minutes. 3 p.m. is way too early. Oh, yes. Way too early to close. Way too early. Jacob's Pickles. Ooh, yeah. Moto, what is the intersection of Jacob's Pickles? Yes, Moto, thank you for that recommendation. What is the intersection? Oh, I'm running out of battery. I gotta switch over to my phone. Let me know, what's the intersection of Jacob's Pickles? That place I haven't tried yet, and I've heard so many great things about it. And I'm not sure if they're open as well. 83rd and Amsterdam. Oh, we're pretty far. Well, not that crazy far, at least. All right, let me know if anyone can double check online if Jacob's Pickles is indeed open at this time, because I will walk for some good American cuisine that does some crazy things. So if anyone can confirm, is Jacob's Pickle indeed open? Do they have outdoor seating on 83rd in Amsterdam? Let me know. We're already at 79th Street, so we are pretty close. All right, let's walk to it. Elisa says yes, it's open. It closes at 10:30 p.m. Okay, cool. Do they have outdoor seating? Let me know. Easiest way is to go to Google Maps and check out the recent photos. If anyone has a photo of outdoor seating, let me know. There's also a Turkish restaurant here, says Adam. Yeah, I remember going to that Turkish restaurant. Forgot exactly where it was. But it was like a bunch of mezes, so it was like tiny little portions of like, it's almost like tapas, but Turkish style. Roman says bye. Oh, Roman, goodbye, Roman. Get a Turkish coffee. Oh, I'd love to get a Turkish coffee. Where's the Turkish restaurant here? I only do outdoor seating, yeah, everyone. For anyone who's curious. I am sticking to outdoor seating only, personally. All right, so we are going to Jacob's. Let's check it out. We're about a 10-minute walk away, maybe a little bit less. Let's go to Jacob's. They do have outdoor seating. All right, great. Yes, community effort over here. Everyone pulling together to choose a great restaurant. Let's see. We're at 77th Street. Oh, okay. So we're gonna be about 10 minutes away. But sometimes walking for food is the best way to have a good meal. So let's do so. Here is the Museum of Natural History, right down there. Here's the Shake Shack. You can always get takeaway, says Salo. I can, indeed, yeah. Okay, so you're in for a little bit more exploring. Let's go Jacob's Pickles. Right here is the Museum of Natural History. We walked from 34th Street now to 80th Street, so yeah, we walked quite a lot. We're walking about 40 blocks. Jacob's Pickles is indeed a southern restaurant, yeah. Hello, Ahmad from Jordan. Welcome. Nice to see you here. It's quiet streets. Is it due to Corona? Yes, and also this is a residential area. Usually not full during the weekdays because people are at work or working from home. So those two factors are the reason why it's emptier than usual. No, I have a few. How many miles is 40 blocks? Ooh, I don't know. If anyone wants to do that calculation. We started at 34th Street and 7th Avenue. And now we are at our final destination is going to be at 83rd Street and Amsterdam Avenue. Todd says 2 miles. Ooh, cool little shop over here. Wow. And you can see how huge the museum is. There we can see the planetarium. Gigantic museum. Takes the entire city block. Ooh, I gotta charge up my phone. Uh-oh. .6 miles. Thank you. Okay, everyone, bear with me. I gotta charge up my phone, so I gotta connect to my battery pack. So stay tuned. Hold up. Food will be featured here. I appreciate everyone donating, PayPaling.
What happened? Yes, every day. It was so annoying.
Hey, Andrew. Yeah, of course. How's it going, Andrew? Thank you so much for tuning in. Who's the kid? Which kid is, oh, you mean the kid in the sidewalk? No, I don't do that, Andrew. Not here. Oh, sorry about that. No, don't do that. There we go. Okay. All right, perfect. Someone was so kind to leave a super chat. Who was it? Let's see. Hey, Alan. Alan gives 10 pounds and says, thanks for the UK, for the few tours with the epic good vibes. I'm so glad, Alan. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. People in America look like people in Europe. Weird. How's that weird? What is this line for? There's a line for this store. Interesting. Let's see, what is this? Flying Tiger. Oh my god, Flying Tiger opened up here as well. They're a Danish brand, if I'm correct. Hello, Patricia from Andalusia. Olivier says Americans also have two legs, like in Europe. Yep, we do. That's a great commonality between our two great nations. Elisa, thank you so much for mentioning the menu of Jacob's. You're getting my stomach growling. Oh my god, Bout Coffee is now here. So I recommended these guys in Soho, and now they have a store over here. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, a lot of cool places are starting to open up here. $4K Wanderer, thank you so much for encouraging people to leave that big thumbs up. All right. Ooh, another restaurant making outdoor dining. And look at this. Oh my god, this is the new Strand. Oh wow. The new Strand Bookstore opened up here. Oh, so cool. That's amazing. Let's take a closer look. Oh wow.
very similar to my grandmother, so, and then she asked if my mom and me would give.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the Strand is, in my opinion, one of the best independent bookstores in all of New York, and they just opened up their second shop right here. This used to be another different bookstore, but admittedly they made it with that extra nice touch of the Strand, which I really enjoy. And highly recommend their tote bags, and they also have other things for souvenirs. I showed it very quickly, but they have an entire section of New York. So if you're looking for a New York City book while you're here, you can buy one over here. And also they have a bunch of tote bags, a bunch of cards, great souvenirs. This is the best souvenir / bookstore shop in all of New York City, in my opinion. Highly recommend coming over here. The Strand, their main store and their landmark one is in Greenwich Village at 12th Street and Broadway. So that was so magical. Now that got me a little bit more hyped up for some Jacob's Pickles. Let's go. Ryder says, thank you so much for going inside. Much nicer than Barnes & Noble's. Oh yes, it has a little bit better service than Barnes & Noble's. More unique things than Barnes & Noble's. A lot of other independent bookstores as well in New York City. There's a great documentary called Booksellers that here in America you can find on Amazon Prime Video. You can watch it via streaming. So Booksellers, great documentary about the bookstores of New York City. Lots of outdoor seating popping up. Look at that. So they're building permanent outdoor seating now here all around New York City. All right, so now we are at 83rd Street and let's go to Amsterdam. Love Shakespeare and Company on Broadway and 7th. Yeah, another great. You might be referring to 71st or 70th Street, which is the Broadway shop of Shakespeare and Company. Waterstones in the UK is one of the best bookstores. Yeah, I also love the Daunt books in the UK. The UK had, admittedly, some of the best bookstores I've seen, period. They have beautiful bookstores over there. Borders, well, Tom, Borders closed, I think, unfortunately. But if you're in New York City, do consider going to an independent bookstore. Barnes & Noble's is gorgeous, but do consider going to an independent bookstore. Can we see the older streets? We're passing by them right now. These streets are the older ones. Ooh, what is this, like a little garden? Huh. Community's making little gardens over here. That's funny. Planetarium Station. What is this? It's a post office station. Looks so unique. Whoa. Oh, King, so sorry to hear about the Argentinian economy and it's tricky to walk. I hope things get better soon. At least I'm glad I can show you New York City vicariously. And hi, I'm from Brazil. Hello, Mari. From Brazil. Welcome. Now I realize how normal New York City is. Yeah, New York City is a beautiful city, but there are some things that you'll be hard pressed to find in other cities that New York has. The little gardens are so cute, says CKZ. Yeah, it is. another station. Did a railroad pass through here before? Because here we have another station, another post office station that has been converted into a gym. So cool. Cool. Hi from Panama. What's the name of the street? Edward, we are right now on 83rd Street between Amsterdam and Broadway. So Jacob's Pickles should be around here. Let's see. Here's another cafe. Lots of cafes here. Where is Jacob's? I'm not seeing anything. If anyone can let me know the address again. Do they have a cafe inside the Strand? No, unfortunately not. I wish the Strand was one of those bookstores with cafes. The only one with cafe, as far as I know, is Shakespeare and Company. Can you tell us more ghost stories, Yoli? Here, I don't know any ghost stories, but when I walk, I'll be sure to stop and tell a ghost story whenever I pop by one. Where is Jacob's Pickles? I don't see it here. Between 84th and 85th. Okay. Danny, thank you. Danny. I got many different streets. I wonder where you guys are getting your references. Let me know. 84th and 85th. Okay, thank you, Moto. We slowly went up the streets. We went first 80, 82nd, 84. Don't tell me it's 120th next time I get to 84th Street. Alright, so I'm going to be a little bit silent as I wait for my seat. Just stay tuned. I'll be showcasing food. It's Picklelicious. Just follow the smell. Alright. I smell, unfortunately I smell urine, but I think that's because someone was sleeping in front of that abandoned store. Ooh, antique shop right there. Oh, so many cool things. This is an awesome neighborhood to walk around. I always recommend Upper West Side for people to walk around. It's a very interesting place. Alright, let's go. Excuse the silence for a few minutes. Oh, is that across the street? Oh, right there, okay. Lori, did I see Action Kid's video upstate? Yeah, I'm so happy Action Kid went to the top of a mountain. That is so cool, a live video. I've actually always been tempted to do that as well. Action Kid beat me to the punch. All right, cool. Finally. All right. So, all right. Now we're at Jacob's Pickles. And how are the rents over here? Probably very expensive. Probably very expensive. It's a very expensive neighborhood. And let's try this place out. Thank you everyone for sticking on. Alright, let me show you the menu. It's a menu time, oh yeah. Look at that. So a huge list of beer, crazy list of beer. Lots of house cocktails as well. So this is a huge beer menu, and let's go on the other side. So this is what people recommend, the Southern biscuit sandwiches. And mac and cheese is also very popular. And then of course they have pickles at Jacob's Pickles, of course. And they have a good classic bakery. And a bag of biscuits for $11. Love Pug says, please don't say scary tales. I won't. Alright, so this looks very good, the Southern Biscuit. Let's try this because this is like what everyone recommends. And wow, some great options here. I like the mushroom gravy, smothered chicken. Ooh, that looks good. Oh wow, patty melt and everything.
You want some time? Look through the menu.
No, I'm already ready.
Okay,
I'll have a Negroni, please.
Okay.
And I'll have the Southern BLT.
Southern BLT. Alright, let's come on the side. Would you like to upgrade with anything else? Any French fries? Or any French fries, side salad, pickle sauce, collard greens, mashed potatoes?
I'll have which one do you recommend?
The French fries or the pickle sauce?
Pickle sauce.
Pickle sauce?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's Southern BLT, right?
Yeah, Southern BLT. That's all. I'll keep the menu.
The Southern BLT comes with pickle sauce.
Oh, it does. Okay, so in French fries. Okay.
Alright, I'll put that in. Thank you.
And side of mayonnaise.
Okay.
All right, cool. So we are at Yes. And watching the menu on maps. Also, I'm so glad you do. Okay. And Upper West Side. Yes, we're in the Upper West Side right now. I don't know, the BLT sounded so good because they have a special bacon. It says nitrate-free bacon and pickles sauce and pickle slaw. So I get to try everything on one sandwich, basically with that BLT. That sounds good. So thank you Kay and Bayville for sponsoring this video, for sponsoring this meal. And I would suggest editing this video, Patriotis, eating and drinking time, it really is. Those guys think they're on camera, I think they do. And only if you can lit a lighter, and wow, and the tiki bar. There's a tiki bar right in front of me. Yes, there is. I'll show it to you. Right there. Yeah, there's a tiki bar and everything. Alright, so I'm excited for this. This is like one of the top brunch places in New York City. A lot of people always recommend it. It always gets like any people who live in this area that I know always tell to check this place out. I actually never been. I think they also have a location further up in Morningside Heights as well. And did you order a side of mayo with my fries? Oh, I did. I love my mayonnaise. And you should have eaten healthy, says dinner bacon pork. I like my bacon. And that's a cozy restaurant. Yeah, it's cool that they had awesome outdoor seating. They had indoor seating before. Right now they have indoor seating, but I wouldn't eat inside. And Andrew says, enjoy your meal. Will do, Andrew. En Patricia, sí, puedo hablar en español, puede preguntarme cualquier cosa. Estamos ahora comiendo un sitio que es comida sureño-americana. No de Sudamérica, pero del sur de Estados Unidos. Sureño estadounidense. We're eating Southern American food, not South American. Southern from the United States of America. And how's the COVID situation in New York City? It's okay. Things are pretty calm right now. I'm not entirely sure what is the status in a few weeks, but things at this very moment in time are very calm, which is nice. And soul food, indeed. And love your shirt, says L. I'm glad you do. And bacon and Bloody Mary, gross. There are bacon Bloody Marys sometimes. And through all says, greetings from nocturnal Germany. It's night at Germany. Oh, cool. Welcome. Have fun in New York. Will do. Negroni is an aperitif of red light colored base or red vermouth and Campari and gin. Yes. The inventor of the Negroni is Negroni. Se ve muy bien todo hasta mi dio aperitivo. Oh, qué bien. And they're going to lock down later for sure. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just enjoying the right here, right now. And I just can connect to the stream, but in time for food. Indeed, Julio, you're in time for food for our final stop right here as the food comes. Negroni is really good. I love Negroni. You know, they have an awesome collection of house cocktails, but at this moment in time, I just want a good Negroni, which is nice. They have a few others that might be similar. But they have one with fresh mint and bourbon and lemon. That sounds cool. Honey julep. That sounds amazing. Hello Kilo. I don't know how to read Kazakh, but feel free to let me know how to say your name. And Catwoman, I have a good, cool shirt. Indeed, I do. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Patricia, ¿qué has pedido para comer? Yo pedí un sándwich de pollo, pero lo hacen con biscuit, que es como un panecillo americano. Yo no creo que latinoamericano tiene algo similar, pero un panecillo bastante lleno de mantequilla con pollo frito. So it's a fried chicken sandwich with a biscuit, and biscuits are very buttery, so stay tuned for that. Rosalind, what happened to George Lace? I've not heard from him. Yeah, I haven't seen him on live video in a while. I'm not sure what happened. Hello, Alanis. Nice to see you here. Hello, Sebastian. Hello, Patricia. Welcome. Hello, Sarah. Bonjour. Hello, Maurice from Netherlands. Nice to see you here as well. Welcome. Hello, everyone. Hello. Come to Cornwall and try the pasty and cream. I cannot wait to go to Cornwall. It looks so gorgeous. There's so much beautiful sights to see in Cornwall. I've heard so much about Cornwall. How are the hotels? I don't know too much about the hotels. Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You want a straw? You okay?
Oh, no, I'm okay. All right. A good classic Negroni. Nothing beats this cocktail. I love trying their house cocktails when I go to restaurants. So I recommend if you go to a restaurant with a list of their own unique cocktails, consider giving it a try. But I don't know, for me, a good old Negroni is sometimes all that one needs. Hello, Sausk, welcome. My cousin's girlfriend lives in New York. Hace tiempo que no voy a Manhattan. I'm thinking of going to New York. How is it with COVID? I would say not to plan anything in the next 2 months. It's very hard to tell. I would say be realistic. Some people have the luxury of either taking the risk. So if you're young, very good health, and you're flexible in your time or your work, then truly be adventurous. But if you are limited in time, you are someone who might not be in the best of shape or immunocompromised, as they say, or you don't have too much money, or you're going with 2 or 3 other people, like a family, don't plan anything in the next 2 months, I would recommend, because you don't know what's going to happen in November or in December from the point of view of the pandemic. You don't know what's going to happen. Same thing is happening in Europe. Europe might be an indicator of what happens next month here. So crossing fingers it doesn't happen. But I would say not to plan anything. I would say kind of be a little bit more patient and wait until February. But of course, everyone is a different level of risk tolerance for traveling. So there's some people who are able to go to traveling without incurring too much risk. For me, I wouldn't travel to Europe right now because I don't want to risk buying a flight to Europe and being sent back. I lose the money on the flight. Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much. Ooh, wonderful. Thank you. Wow. Oh my God. I don't know what to make of this. I was expecting a tiny little sandwich. This is a good deal for how much is the sandwich? $17. It's a good deal for $17. I was expecting something tiny. Oh my God, everyone. You gotta brace yourselves. I hope you're sitting down. Take a seat, because you're about to see how gigantic this truly is. Look how, whoa, oh my God. I'm not sure if I can fit into the frame. Look at that, whoa. The biscuit is in the back. And I'm not sure what this is. This is the fried pickles. Oh my God, fried pickles, the fried chicken, the gigantic amount of pickle slaw, and biscuit. Whoa. And a whole lot of fries with some hot sauce. And of course I got my side of mayo. Wow, I am in awe of the gigantic portions over here. So people are saying run. People are saying that's a nice appetizer. It says Lost in Curve. Very nice, moderate appetizer, right? Before the full meal, before the huge mac and cheese. I'm gonna need a fork and knife for this. I thought it was gonna be a biscuit sandwich that I could eat with my hands, but it's like 3 times as bigger. Great place for food of Cornwall. Your shirt and surfboard is a must. Dobro Tech means buon appetito. Thank you. I was supposed to come over to New York.
Everything good for you?
Everything's good. Thank you so much. I was supposed to come to New York, and he snuck up on me. For the first time in September. Hopefully Australia will let us travel next year. Hopefully we'll do. Definitely worth for $17. It might sound expensive in European terms, but remember, New York is a little bit more expensive. But I don't know. I've been to places where they sell like the chicken sandwich, $17, and it's tiny. So this is gigantic. Let's try it out. Let me just, without further ado, bite into this massive, gigantic piece of meat. Whoa. Here's the chicken. great chicken. Very juicy. Huge amount of chicken. Almost 4 large pieces of chicken white. The pickle slaw is very good. It has a spicy kick to it, which makes it really awesome. That's a good biscuit. Not your typical kind of round biscuit. This one is more flatter, more fluffier. So not as super buttery. It still has quite a lot of butter in it. Really great biscuit. Wow. Yeah. Filled to the brim with butter in a good way. If you're coming to have some southern US food, that's good. And let's try the baked pickles or the fried pickles. Right here. It has a very unique flavor to it. You can barely taste the pickles, a lot of the breading. It's hard to describe, but it's a juicy pickle inside of breading. The breading is a little bit kind of rougher exterior. I'm not entirely sure what they put around it, but it makes it for a very good pickle. All right. Now for the fries. This is an excellent food. So some fries with some of their spicy sauce.
It's gorgeous. Every time I've been here, I've been walking by and I'm like,
Nice soft fries. They taste very, very fresh. Hey, how's it going? They taste very fresh, and the sauce is like pretty damn sweet. It's not spicy at all. So this fried pickle, I think that's the best comparison. It tastes like fried zucchini. So like fried zucchini. Yeah. Wow. These are really excellent fries. Really excellent fries. I think you'll have to take half and grab the other half to go. That might be the case. But this tastes like fried zucchini. I think it's the closest thing. Yeah.
Yeah, this every week I work, like tonight, I work Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday.
Wow.
No, everything. I'm chilling.
That's good. I heard literally anyone who tries
They also have this kind of sauce on the chicken as well. It's kind of like a mayonnaise ketchup. Really great combination. I know why he recommended the fries. Because usually fries, I find fries a little bit boring. There's a lot of places with fries. But these fries are pretty damn exceptional. With this red sauce that they have, it's like sweet. Really great food. I'm gonna try a piece of this bacon though. See how it is. Can you show us how big it is? I'll show it to you one more time, yeah. Be prepared. Hold on to your seatbelts. Oh my god, can I have a bite? Does Mrs. Fancy? I'll do my best, Mrs. Fancy.
Seems like I've got some work to do.
Look at that. That's all I've gotten through. Look how much there is, and there's still another piece of biscuit behind all that slaw. 2 pieces of bacon, and they put 2 whole fried pickles in all these fries. So this is 17, and this cocktail should be around $14, $14.50, $14.50. So not too bad, not too bad. Were you drinking alcohol? Yes, a Negroni. Someone earlier said don't try the house cocktails, they use very bad cocktails. That's the case with bars. So if you go to like a bar where people are mostly drinking beer, a house cocktail is made with very cheap alcohol. But if you come to a restaurant, especially in New York City, the culture is here that many of the places that have house cocktails, if they bother having a house cocktail list, they're putting pretty damn good liquor in it. For example, they use, aviation gin for their mint julep. So they're using better quality liquor for their house cocktails. And that's the case with any good brunch place, any good cocktail bar as well in New York City. Might not be the case in other places around the world. Probably not the case like in the UK where it's more of a beer culture specifically. Let me know, how are house cocktails in your area? Or if you go to like a French cafe, you know, you can have a good sangria or a good mojito, but they're probably not using the top liquor. But here they do use top shelf, yeah, usually. Do they have non-alcoholic options? Of course. Even in bars, this is not a bar place, this is a brunch place, so they have a huge list of drinks and probably a few juices, and also probably coffee as well. But even if you go to a bar, a cocktail bar specifically, if you go to a cocktail bar, they will have what is called mocktails. Or if it's not on the menu, you can always ask, hey, can you make me a mocktail? And they'll be able to make you a cocktail without the liquor. So they can make you like a mojito without the rum, and you'll have just a fizzy drink with mint and sugar. So it's a great way to have a cocktail without drinking alcohol if you want to. House cocktails down here make you sick. Yeah. So New York is a different culture from the rest of the US. Different culture. So feel free, let me stick around for about 5 more minutes. Big thanks to Kay and Bayville for sponsoring this meal. Highly recommend Jacob's Pickles. It's on the corner of 85th Street and Amsterdam. Really great place. Close to Pizza Collective, which I recommended before. Someone earlier said that they're visiting Pizza Collective soon, so maybe make it a double meal, 2-course meal. So feel free to ask me any last remaining questions. Rooftops are good to ask for a cocktail? Yes. Rooftop bars generally have good cocktails. Maybe not 100% of the case. Sometimes you'll find a few rooftop bars that are way too expensive in their cocktails, like LeBain in the High Line. But if you go to other rooftop bars, like the Moxie, which I recommended earlier in this broadcast, or a few others, they have good cocktails. And you can also order a mocktail if you want to. Teresa says it's expensive. It's a very good price for New York. Trust me, very good price for New York. This sandwich, I think even in another neighborhood, maybe Dumbo or the East Village, this meal would cost you $28. This is a gigantic serving for $17. It's almost too much for me. It is too much for me. I can easily share this with 1 or 2 people. Easily. Is the timeout market worth a visit? In my opinion, no. The timeout market, you're referring to the one in Dumbo, inside the Empire stores. Not worth at all, in my opinion. It's very expensive, and timeout doesn't have the best quality food. Also, it's all very kind of corporate. Even though it's not like big chains like McDonald's, the companies there, they're not making the best food in my opinion. I think you're better off going to a specific place. Dumbo doesn't have quite the best food in my opinion. I think you're better off maybe going to Brooklyn Heights. Going to Juliana's right underneath the Brooklyn Bridge, I think is one great place. Table 87 is another great place close by there. Yeah. Empire State Building is a different thing. I'm referring to Dumbo. No room for dessert. No, there won't be room for dessert with this meal. Oh no. And Gwen said that they did a special on CBS Sunday about COVID. Oh, that's good to hear. That's awesome. Didn't you get a mac and cheese? No mac and cheese. I could not bother getting a mac and cheese. This is way too much food. So this place gets my seal of approval. I'm gonna have one more bite of this biscuit. I think this is pretty much dinner for me. Ask Robert, what are you planning after this meal? I'm gonna need like a hammock after this meal. This meal is something I'm just gonna like sit at a Central Park bench and just like enjoy a good read for like 2 hours. Maybe I'll need a coffee after this. And finish your food, young man. Oh no, probably not finishing all of this. Probably going taking it to go. I'm already like really full just looking at it. But it's so delicious. Wow. Mind-blowing. Highly recommend to everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. You'll fall asleep on that bench. I just might. I wish New York City had outdoor hammocks. It'll make the world a much pleasanter, more pleasant place. But I think I'm gonna have a coffee and a good read. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. And during these videos, I might pop in across music, and I'd rather not mute, so I appreciate all the PayPalers, the Star Senders, the Super Chatters, the Facebook supporters, and the patrons for supporting this show. I really appreciate it. We have many, many more supporters and patrons tuning in. Kay and Bayville sponsored this meal, so thank you so much. And also, if sometimes videos do disappear, I'll try my best to get them back up, because sometimes I pop into music and then they block it outright. But the last video I did of Crown Heights and Bedford-Stuyvesant is back up, so you can see it. My PayPal, I'll leave it one more time. I'll leave it for the only time. PayPal.me/Ariel Vieira, Patreon.com/Urbanist. Am I ending the live stream? I am, Vampirezi. What are you going to do next? I'm going to read and drink some coffee. Is that your crunch then? This is not my lunch. This is my like full-on dinner. I am looking at this. I'm already very full. Definitely good coffee afterwards. Indeed. So one more time, and check out the Tiki Bar afterwards. Tiki Bar looked good. They have an outdoor seating on the other side. PayPal.me/Ariel Vieira and Patreon.com/Urbanist. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And if the videos ever do disappear, don't worry. Tune in a few days back, because YouTube gives me the option to mute music that might be blocking the video. So everyone, keep being awesome and always keep on exploring. Have a great day, everyone, for this epic 3-hour plus journey. Now time to eat a little bit more. And this Negroni. Cheers, everyone. And bye-bye.